Hello everyone, my name is Ninoa and welcome to a new Infinity Nikki video. First of all, Happy New Year, Bonne année. 新年明けましておめでとうございます。No matter where you are from or where you are at in life, I wish you good health and happiness throughout the new year. Thank you also so much for your support in 2025, and I will strive for this channel to become a better version of itself in 2026. Alright, so this video is going to be a bit different because I just wanted to talk briefly about the plans for this channel in the coming year. 2025 was really for me to get a feel, both for the game and for making videos about it on a semi-regular basis. Honestly, when I started, I was not sure if I wanted to commit or not. And then something happened. Despite the pretty disastrous 1.5 release on one hand and me fighting with my health, particularly my heart and my mental health on the other, I have enjoyed creating videos when I could more than I thought I would. I feel as if I still have everything to learn about the software and video creation in general, but at least I have an idea of what I am doing and I can do a simple edit, which is a marked improvement for me since last spring when I started. Also, and that involves you who are watching this right now, a lot more people have watched my content than I ever expected when I started doing Infinity Nikki videos for this channel. Something which I almost feel like I need to apologize for, if I am being honest. At the start of it, I almost felt guilty for secretly hoping that I could get 50 to 100 followers in a year, maybe? But here we are, less than a year later, and we have sailed right past that goal and onto a whole new continent. Now, this channel is, by most measures, tiny, and I am totally fine with that. I don't expect to ever earn a sizable revenue from YouTube, but I would be lying if I said my videos doing better than I expected isn't also a very important source of motivation. So, once again, I cannot thank you enough for this. And as a result, I have decided to commit more time and effort into making videos for the game in 2026. And that really means two things going forward. The first is that I am going to continue covering monthly patches, starting with the All Evolution Animations videos. And I will do my best to cover more and in a more timely fashion. That's not entirely up to me, but there is definitely room for improvement there, and that's one of my 2026 goals. The second thing, in addition to that, is that I am also going on a long and admittedly self-inflicted quest, playing through Infinity Nikki from the very beginning in 2026, sharing that journey and making guides for most things found in the game along the way. The idea is to turn this channel pretty much into a one-stop shop if you ever need help with a game, whether it is to guide you through a dungeon of the main story or to solve a curious puzzle, to finally get your hands on that elusive Whimstar. That was actually what I had hoped to do from the moment I started making videos covering the game, but it was quite a daunting prospect because it's a lot of work and time investment, and I needed to get used to the whole making video process first. Things are far from perfect, but I am in a much better position right now to tackle this task than I was, say, a year ago. I could wait longer, But obviously, the more I wait, the more content I will have to play through and catch up with. So I feel now is probably the right time to start. I already have a roadmap and all the recordings I need for Chapter 1 and 2 of Wishfield, including all the side content in Florawish. I'll probably work on both the Italand and Wishfield storylines in parallel because that will allow me to switch things up a little bit to help me stay motivated. Optionally, I am also toying with the idea of doing some live streams, notably just after patch releases, but I need to figure out how to fit that in first, so this is something for me to ponder. So that's it for the Infinity Nikki content. One more thing though, I will also resume posting some Final Fantasy related videos. Now, I know most people here have joined once I started posting Infinity Nikki content. So don't worry, Infinity Nikki will remain my priority on this channel unless, I don't know, Infold sabotages its own game again and it's bad enough that I decide to stop playing. But otherwise, I am really happy to be part of this community and commit time to the game. I feel 2.0 has been a really good release, which I don't know about you, but personally, I felt in some ways it actually exceeded my expectations, which was definitely a nice surprise. And that's it from me for now, but the first video for my 2026 playthrough will drop very, very soon now. Also, tomorrow, Infold will release a promotional video for the upcoming 2.1 patch, which will come out next Tuesday or Wednesday, depending where you live. They dropped a teaser post today on their socials, and we have learned that the 2.1 version will be called Life as a Poem, and there are hints that it could be themed around fireflies, maybe? Anyway, we'll know a lot more tomorrow, and I, for one, am really excited to find out. In the meantime, once again, all my sincerest wishes for the new year to you and your close ones, and I wish you all a great day, a wonderful week ahead, and until next time, bye-bye.